What up, YouTube family? Welcome back to Investor Theory, here with you on another market update. If you're new around here, welcome. Grab a coffee, grab whatever gets you going, lock in, because today we're going to be talking about Netflix. There's no sugarcoating it, guys. Netflix has gotten absolutely clapped in the last 6 months, but honestly, let's just ease right into this one together. No hype, no BS, just real talk about what's going on with this massive pullback. If we take a look at this chart, over the last 6 months, Netflix has gotten absolutely obliterated. We're sitting around 75, 76 bucks today after closing down about 4.7%. Looking back at those highs pushing 120 plus back in late 2025, Netflix is down roughly about 38 to 40% in the past month alone. And if you zoom out a little further towards its peak, it's down about 40-50% off the all-time highs. Guys, I know it's definitely been a rough ride. Insiders are selling, paused buybacks, broader tech sell-offs are happening with AI worries shaking up. Market's been brutal on a lot of names, and Netflix just got caught in some of the crossfire. But let's not panic just yet. Let's dig a little bit deeper, and let's take a peek of what's actually happening under the hood. Alright, let's flip to some fundamentals, because this is where things get a little bit more interesting. Netflix just dropped their Q4 2025 earnings back in January, and honestly, they absolutely smashed. Adjusted EPS came in at 56 cents, beating estimates by a penny at 55 cents. Revenues hitting 12 billion, better than the 11.97 billion we were expecting. Memberships crossed 325 million paid subs. Ad revenue to the moon, more than doubled from last year to over 1.5 billion for 2025. That's huge for a businessman, and there's only a few years of really pushing ads. They're guiding strong for 2026 as well. Revenues projected about 51 billion, operating margin targeting around 31.5%, and ad revenue is expected to roughly double again to about 3 billion. They're leading into live events, gaming, AI tools for custom ads. It's all about evolving, man. And let's use some common sense. I have Netflix, you have Netflix, your mom, your father, everybody's got Netflix. You want to sit there, you want to watch Love Island with your girl. What are you turning on? Netflix. You want to watch Black Friday NFL? Netflix. You want to watch Thanksgiving NFL? Netflix. You want to see Mike Tyson fight Jake Paul? Netflix. Dude, everything is Netflix. So to be honest, I feel like this dip feels more like market noise than real actual problems with the business. Now let's dive into the chart. Nothing too crazy. We're just going over a brief couple things. This is the weekly view going back a couple years. That horizontal red line I drew is previously the 2021 old highs, and it's definitely been a pretty big line in the sand in terms of resistance in the past, but I tend to believe that we can flip this bad boy into some support. And if you can't see what I see, I'll explain it to you. Every time we've broken through that level, we've pretty much went parabolic from there, and I believe that going forward, those levels will act as a huge support. The moving averages tell their own little story as well. The green line is the 21-week SMA. It's been bending down for a little bit. We're starting to get way below it, showing that the short-term trend is definitely bearish. The 50-week is also a good short-term determinant, looking bearish. But where I hold a lot of my faith is that pink line, that 200-week SMA around 50-60 bones. That's a big picture floor right there. History shows that Netflix bounces hard off of 200-week SMAs, and I would like to think that history will repeat itself. We had a pretty decent volume spike on the way down. Yeah, I won't lie, this thing definitely looks a little messy, but breakdowns definitely shake out the week, and if we stabilize around the 200-week and start reclaiming that zone, we can definitely start to flip the script on this bad boy. So wrapping this thing up, Netflix is down tremendously. There's no sugarcoating it. But the fundamentals, still looking really solid with subscriber growth, popping ads, big strategic moves like the Warner Brothers thing. Technically, we're at a pivotal spot. The support band between the 21-week SMA and the 50-week SMA has not held, and it looks a bit bearish, but the game is not over by any means if we're able to reclaim that 200-week SMA. If you're a long-term believer in streaming, if you like where Netflix is headed, this pullback might feel like a great opportunity. Things are never black and white in the market. We don't know how it's exactly going to play out, but I can promise you it's a streaming giant. It's a bit of a no-brainer. I wouldn't overthink this thing. I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments section. Let me know if you guys want to buy here, wait it out, or move on to something else. Please drop your takes in the comments. I read them all. Even if this helped a little bit, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Everyone stay calm, stay cool, stay collected. Peace.